Hello and welcome to my channel. And may God bless again and hope everyone had an awesome day. Today I'm celebrating 7 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days since my last drink, which I do not desire alcohol anymore, which I don't crave alcohol anymore. And coming from someone that used to be an alcoholic for 20 years. And also, it was very good at work today. Very, how can I put it? It was, interesting. What should I say? Because today is like my first Monday since I've been Employee of the Month. And I know I have like a lot of like work to do. Like, people might expect me to like everything I do now is I feel like I have to like do it like really more than good, I should say, because it's like I know some people might be looking to see when I'm going to mess up, if I'm going to mess up, or if the simplest thing. And it's like it's not what I even like really signed up for, because I'm just doing the housekeeping because I have to wait to get some other information back from the Board of Nursing to find out if I'm going to get my license. Because to those of you that maybe follow me, know that I'm having a hard time getting my license from the Board of Nursing because of my past when I used to drink, or accidents and so forth. So until I get my license from the Board of Nursing, I have to do housekeeping. And I know it feels good to be Employee of the Month. As I said again, I'm just doing the housekeeping until I get my license. And it feels good again. I just feel like it's not something that I really want to do for the rest of my life. I'm just doing it until, and no matter I'm doing it just until, I still feel like a bit of pressure, you know, like this one lady, for example, last week I was doing the back and she's like, oh, you don't have to do so much. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, my schedule said for me to do XYZ, so I'm doing XYZ. What is it to you? And that's why I said some people might be thinking I'm doing too much, but I'm not doing too much. I'm doing what I'm assigned to do. And if something else needs being done or whatever, and I'm doing nothing, hell, I'm going to do it, unless you have a problem with it. And I'd rather to be working than to be sitting home drinking like I used to for like 20 years. So leave me, let me work. To those who think I'm doing too much. As I said again, and I'll say it again, it's better than drinking. Okay? So if you have a problem with me doing too much because I'm doing my work, or I just need to be doing something in order to occupy my time, then let me be. And if you have a problem with it, I don't know what to tell you then. Deal with it. But, I'm just doing that for now. Having to deal with some people, again, as I said again, thinking I'm doing too much. And it's just like, I just don't get it. What do you want me to do? Go and drink? And I'm just waiting to, like, everything's just, like, taking so much time. All it's like a year now since it's going to be a year. And then after I send a letter out to the Board of Nursing to let them know that, I'm not drinking or those things anymore, I still have to like wait. So I still have to deal with for like maybe the next 2 months or whatever the case is. Um, deal with some co-workers thinking I'm doing too much or whatever the case might be, because I don't know. I guess everybody's just whatever. But I'm just doing that. What else? Something else I was gonna say and I forget. Something else and I forget. Oh yeah, my weekend job now. That one, I think I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, because I just feel like sometimes some people, not all people, some people try to keep you, like stagnant or whatever the case might be, so they can like have you to like use to their advantage. Some people, I realize. And as I said before, Cindy also told me I can like use my certificate from the employee of the month. So I'm just going to use that and send that to the board of nursing, as to asking like other people for like a recommendation and all that. Like if I ask for a recommendation, either you're gonna give it to me or you're not gonna give it to me. I'm not going to have to ask you like 3, 4 times. It's not going to happen. No. And as much as I like working with some people, there comes a time when you have to move on, because some things just don't work out. No hard feelings or whatever the case might be, but I'm a kind of person, if I ask you something like twice, I'm not going to ask you a third and fourth time like I'm begging you. If I ask you for a recommendation, either give it to me or you don't. You don't have to like, I don't know, what do I have to wait for? Because you think if I get my license, I'm not going to work with you anymore, because everybody in some weird situation, whatever the case might be, just like thinking of themselves. So if you think like trying to hold me back, I'm going to just be working for you. You get the next thing coming, I'm just going to like leave, because I have my full-time job, so I don't need to like kiss nobody. You know what? So like all this like crazy stuff that's going on, like. But no matter what, I try to like calm me down or bring me down or all this nonsenseness. I still am not drinking. I still have not drank. And once I don't drink, that's the main thing. Like I don't care what you do. I don't care what you say. I don't care who's upset. I don't care who's happy. I don't care. I don't care. My biggest thing is staying sober, and that's just what I'm doing. And I am like continuing like working. I try to was because I had said something about vodka and I go together as cranberry. Me and vodka go together as peas and carrots, because me and vodka was like peas and carrots, to be honest. And I'm trying to trade markets, but I send money, and I think it's somewhere in India or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I have to check my bank statement and see what's going on in that, because I think something is not right. And then after they have the audacity to ask me for like an extra $1,000, I don't know. When I go to the precinct tomorrow, I shall see what's going on with that, so I can like have that trademarked, because I want to start like printing them on like t-shirts and mugs and so on. Two, vodka and I used to go together as peas and carrots, and vodka and I are like peas and carrots to those that still drink. So I'm doing like that. Also, I have this interview to do with the lady that work in Leisure Park. So I have to like write but she's going to put me in the newspaper, the what the newsletter, whatever it's for the place where I work. She's going to do an article on my employee of the month and so forth. So I have to like write out a little essay story for her. So I'm going to do that also. So I have like those things like lined up to do. Again, I'm just like my biggest thing is getting my home multi license so I can start making more money. Get my own place because I'm not like just I like having my own, doing things the way I want to. I've been I left home since I was like 15. I've been on my own. So I'm not used to like really, I'm not used to like answering to no one. Even when I was like married 3 times. Well, that was a different story. But yeah, it was a different story. I was married to these people. I mean, I was married to them, but I was drinking, and I was not myself. So they were married to somebody else. The way I look at it, like now, no matter me and Jack was married for 6 years, he was just getting to know the real me for the last 5 months and 2 weeks and 4 days, because I got delivered on the 7th of July, and then I came back to America in August, and that's when I came back. And he realized that I'm not drinking no more and I don't desire alcohol no more. And that's why he stopped smoking also. Just like, because he was proud of me not drinking no more. And he stopped smoking. And then August 11th, he had his last cigarette, August 11th. And then he got the news, December 9th. And then after he died, December 18th. So. Robert Fry was tried and convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to death. But no matter what, I know he would have been like super proud of me. I was telling Cindy today also, I'm like, I can't remember who I interviewed with when I got my interview there last year, but somebody I interviewed with, but I can't remember because I was drinking. I was, you know. But no, it's good again. So I know I have to use my, because I was wondering like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I have to ask this lady, and then after I was asking her like 4 times. Yeah, 4 times basically, not 3 times, 4 times, whatever. For a letter, like hello. We can just like write out a letter and give me like. But then after again, as I said again before, some people just want to have you stagnant, and with me, it's not going to happen. So I'm about to quit that weekend job. That's worth it anyways, because the candle is costing more than the funeral at the end of the day. I'm paying more money to get there than I'm coming home with. I was just doing it because the guy was my first patient after I got delivered. When I first went to see him, he was like in bed, skinny, like his skin was like messed up. It's like he was like dying. And now he's eating, he's good, he's moving around and all that. But I wanted to like stay with him and see him all the way, sure, until but I have to think of myself. Like, coming out there and just like the candle is costing more than the funeral, it's not worth it. I was doing it because he was my first client after I got delivered. But if I'm asking like a favor or like a little recommendation and I have to be asking over and over and over for it, as much as I like working with y'all and all that, I'm not going to continue begging nobody for nothing. I'm sorry. It don't work like that. Not in my book. I don't think so. Nah. So, yeah. Then, $50 a day. I can stay out in like Lakewood and make me maybe 200 a day if I work like 2 different cases. So, and then after again, it's not profiting me. I was doing it because of I care and you were my first client. But if I had to be begging to get something from you that's important to me, I'm not going to. I quit. And I'm just, as Cindy told me, I can use my employee of the month. I can use that and send to the board of nursing. Simple. And everybody's happy. No bullshit. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. I have to go to the precinct tomorrow also because I try, as I said, trying to trademark this thing, and I give my information to these people to trademark for can I like peas and carrots, and they never sent me nothing for me to sign or anything like that. And this receipt make no sense. The stupid receipt. I don't even look like a receipt. And then ask me for like the next $1,000. And then after, I think I have to go to the bank tomorrow and see what's going on. Then I have to go to the precinct, make a report on these crazy people and see what's up with them. Because it makes no sense. Really makes no sense. Like, I work too hard for my money. So I'm doing that. See what's up with that tomorrow, please God. Make a report in the precinct. After I come back from the bank, I've canceled that card information. Write this letter to the Board of Nursing, make a copy of my Employee of the Month thing, send it to them also. Then after, like, hopefully maybe, well, by the time, if the Board of Nursing go to send me the license, I'll have to do the course over because it's been a year and I didn't even get it yet. Ridiculous, but you live and you learn. So yeah, I have to do those things. And again, it feels good to be Employee of the Month. I have to keep it up now, like, oh my god. I mean, it's good, but it's like, now you have to, like, you know, like, I don't, I just want to get my home health license, that's all. I want to do. I don't care for the housekeeping thing. I really honestly don't. But if I'm doing something, I do it good. Like my mother said, when you're doing something, do it good or don't do it at all. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You know. Yes. So until then, I'm going to continue being employee of the month for the rest of the month and the next month and then. Oh God. I just want to do my home health aid. I don't care about this. I hope so everybody else get it next month. Until then, goodbye. Good night.